Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new squad builder here on my channel. Today, we are going to be looking at a player who, well, he was extinct when I went to buy him, but I don't think he is anymore because I'm pretty sure they've upped the price cap. But it's a pretty sweet squad and I'm sure you guys will like it. Yeah, if you do, make sure you smash a like on the video. I'd greatly appreciate that. And thank you, by the way, for all the love on the Road to Glory episode last night. It did come out that I packed an 800,000 coin player on an account where I've never spent a penny. So if you've missed that one, I'll leave a link in the top right corner. You can go ahead and click that card and watch the Road to Glory. Get yourself up to date. So we've got Trapp in goal. There's not much to be said about him. But we do move on to the defence. And the defence today is split between the Bundesliga and the French Ligue 1, which is why Trapp is a good goalkeeper, because he links the two together. We've got Brozinski at right back. He's a 75 rated. I normally absolutely love this guy, but my god, was he out of position quite a lot today. Just bear that in mind. You might want to stick some instructions on him to stay back, because he played like a right winger or a striker half the time. It was crazy. But Kazawa SBC version is amazing. I've also used his regular version. It's pretty good as well. Obviously this one's better, but if you didn't get a chance to get that one, you do still have the option of the regular card. Thiago Silva then, 89 rated, 74 pace, 90 defending and 79 physical. He is one of the higher rated centre-backs on the game. He plays pretty well, he's nice and strong. But really, Kevin Vogt for me, I think was probably a better centre-back in this team. He's an inform, 81 rated, 73 pace, 81 defending and 85 physical. He's also 6'4" with that half-decent pace, and he's got good dribbling for a centre-back as well. Really, really impressed with him, and it doesn't cost you much at all. Now we move on to the midfield, and you'll see one of the reasons why I built this squad was so that we could make use of our lone legend. But Tolga Arslan is his name. It's a strange name, mate. He's a German playing in the Turkish league, and he's got really well-rounded stats, including great dribbling on that card. But I wanted to stick my lone Petit that I got on my main account here into a squad. I needed a use for him. So he fits in perfectly today. He's got crazy, crazy stats, including 84 defending and 89 physical. And of course, if you guys are on Xbox, you can still go ahead and complete this SBC and unlock 20 games for Petit. Henri Saivet, I think that's how you say his name, is next up. I believe he's a Senegalese cam, normally plays for Saint-Etienne, but we've moved into centre mid today because, again, he's got some really nice, well-rounded stats. He probably would be a slightly better cam, but we didn't have space for him in this team at that position because, of course, we move up to the Turkish league where we've literally got a very, as way back would say, like emotional strike force. This is just crazy. We've got second in form, or the 85 version of Wesley Schneider. 85 with 87 dribbling, 83 shooting, 88 passing, 5-star weak foot, of course. He gets at least an assist a game as well. What a god that is. And then we have Sami Eto'o, who is 86 rated, the SBC version, of course. He's not got amazing pace, but his dribbling, shooting and passing are out of this world. He got 8 games, 5 goals, 8 assists. Pretty crazy stats there. Obviously, I was trying to offload the ball a bit more to Moussa Sow, the guy who was extinct, but I don't think he is anymore. This guy has better stats than George Weah. That's why people are hyping him up so goddamn much right now. I paid 150. I sold him when they upped this price cap to 250, so I made like, I don't know, 75k or 80k or whatever it is in profit, and then they upped it again, and he's currently sitting at around 300,000, so I probably sold him a bit prematurely. But 89 pace, 88 shot, 87 dribbling, 83 physical. He's also got like 80 passing. It's a bit mad, but he does have 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, something to bear in mind. Now, I also had these 3 players on the bench that I tended to bring on quite often in my games because people like Schneider and some of the other players have quite low stamina. Again, something to bear in mind. And when you're playing these FUT Champions match, sometimes I go into extra time, and if that happens, my god, my players are knackered. So I did have a couple of goals from Perisic that we scored. I know he doesn't fit in chemistry-wise in this squad, but it's good nowadays. I think making substitutes in game is actually really useful. So in my squad builders from now on, even if the players don't match the team or anything, I'm probably going to use those particular 3 subs in most of my videos because I really like Varane. I love Brozovic as a sub, and also Perisic is an amazing player. So I might bring those on from time to time. You might see a couple of goals from those sorts of players in my clips, as well as the ones from the main starting 11. And I do recommend to you guys to actually use substitutes. It's a massive game changer this year, and I find that from the 60th minute onwards, if you can bring someone on with fresh legs, it really makes a huge difference. So of course I am going to be doing a player review on Moussa Sow. As soon as he came out, I had people flooding my mentions on Twitter saying, can you buy him? Can he be your next FUTWIZ player review? So yeah, of course I can. And I'm really pleased with how that channel's going at the moment. Lots of great views and stuff on some of our player reviews 4 times a week. So if you aren't already subscribed, I'll leave a link in the top right corner to FUTWIZ. Make sure you go and sub over there for lots of in-depth player review content. And also Ty is a pro player that's signed for FUTWIZ. And you'll be seeing his like monthly rewards and FUT Champions Weekend League like highlights and stuff, which is very insightful and useful because he's a pro player and gets like 40-40 sometimes. So yeah, not too bad at all. So the goals you're seeing are from most of the different players. We've got quite a good selection of goals from different people. Of course, the main ones came from Eto'o and from Moussa Sow. Eto'o's a beast. I love him. I just hadn't had a chance to use my SBC version up until this point in time. I got him as soon as he came out because, you know, he's one of the OGs really, isn't he? But, yeah, look at this goal, by the way. Flick it over and he just hits it on the volley. I mean, yes, thank you so much. What a great goal from a great player. And he does score bangers. He has got good volleys as well. And he's just positioning and stuff is just so perfect. Like, he's in the right spot. And he will nail that ball into the back of the net, just given any slither of an opportunity. You'll notice the goals I scored with Eto'o, some of them are quite like spectacular. We hit that volley. I hit a couple of long shots which go quite high into the roof of the net. That was more where he was positioned, as you can see, not the sort of fast player that gets past the defenders. He normally has a bit of work to do, and then he'll pop off a long shot or something, because he hasn't quite got the pace to get past those defenders. Whereas what you'll see when we move on to Sow's goals in a bit is a little bit more of, hey, get past that defender, flick it back over to me, and then I'm one-on-one because of my crazy pace, and I'm going to stick it into the back of the net. More than likely low driven, because when we do get one-on-one, nowadays I basically low driven about 80% of my shots, and I know you guys tell me that I do it way too much, but I can't help it, I'm addicted. This is a lovely goal, by the way. Boom, first time weak foot banger after he got laid off there by Samuel Eto'o. A lovely goal. I don't think I've ever scored one like that where he just hits it first time, especially on the weak foot. Bangs it into the roof of the net. A solid goal from a really great player. And then he also hits this long shot. I think that's the same game. Literally a few minutes after scoring that first goal, he hits this like outside of the boot whipper. He does like to try and hit them on the outside of his foot. There's probably another goal somewhere here showcasing that as well. But a lot of the time you're going to see goals, I think maybe like this next one where he 1-2s it. He gets past the defenders and then he's in a low driven opportunity across the goalkeeper, and sometimes they just can't get to it. I was super impressed with Sow's weak foot. A lot of my shots are actually scored on this guy's weak foot. I think it's because I was playing him left striker, and normally you typically tend to hit the ball across the goal. Again, another opportunity or example of a goal that we've got with him right there that goes low driven across the goalkeeper. And even though it doesn't look like he shouldn't score there, the keepers just can't get down. So of course it's a great opportunity to score. I can't drill it in your guys' head enough to take low driven shot opportunities. I'm sure a lot of you know it by now though, especially the ones of you that play the weekend league, start to work out the mechanics of the game and all of that good stuff. But just a shout out to you guys in general, really. The support on the channel lately has been really great. I know the road to glory is still plodding along, and of course is now a bit of a game changer with one of the players that we just unlocked. We now have loads of coins at our disposal, which is crazy. But just on my other videos in general, a lot of you coming in from Fatal, and of course a lot of you, if I upload a squad building challenge as soon as it arrives, some of you are finding me through the search bar and stuff like that. So just hello, welcome to all of you new guys around there. If you like the video, please don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to sub to my channel if you're new. Have a great day. Catch you next time. Peace.